Hey guys, what is up? It is Kim, also known as Girl3, and we are here for Kim and the Crease podcast number 120. My name is Kim, as I just said, also known as Girl3. I keep repeating myself, but we are back. We are here to talk about Islanders hockey this week. Islanders went 2-1, and we're here to talk about it because, oh my god, this team is going to be the death of me. And it's not the players. It is not the players. It is the coaching. How many times am I gonna scream about it, right? How many times? What's up, Isles fan for life? Good to see you in here. Addie. Oh, you know what? Addie, give me 2 seconds. How about that? Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, I'll be back. Okay, we're back. I got it on. Addie set me up with a new London Knights jersey. I got a Loki hat on to match. It's green and gold. It works. But yeah, just got this new jersey, guys. London Knights. And let's go. London, Ontario, Canada. And we got our boy Georgie. Let's go. We gotta get the new Knights gear on. Let's go. Oh man, but yeah, I was so stoked to get this. So thank you, Addie. Jersey looks good. Thank you, David. My contacts are unfocusing too, by the way. Sorry, guys, if I'm squinting. By the way, I can't remember if I asked you this, but were you to do a 32-team NHL scratch, where would you put teams? Oh, if like I was to switch a team, I wouldn't do Atlanta, especially since there's been 2 failed franchises there. I don't know how good that's gonna be. What do I think of the new 3rd Rangers jerseys this year? Oh god, they're horrible. The new 3rd jerseys for the Rangers are like, I'm so glad they actually put like the crest on a jersey, which is I think something they've been needing to do, but it's way too fucking big. Like it's like this, but then it's like way too fucking big. It's like up here. You can barely see the C and the A. The striping on the sides it looks stupid. Like they could have done so many like better things with that, and they like totally flubbed it. Gotta put this backwards, a little annoying on my head. Okay. But yeah, I think they totally dropped the ball on that one. I feel like that could have been so much better. But yeah, the green on my Loki hat actually matches this, which is crazy. Like, the jersey colors and the stripes on the bottom, like, it's just, I don't know if there's so much wrong. It just looks off. That's my problem with it, is the Rangers jersey, it looks off. Like when you have to tilt your head because you're looking at it, like thinking maybe that would make it like look better, there's a problem. Caught some live streams and so much fun, Rick. I'm so glad, man. Prince Chicken Wing says Lane's too focused on his hair. Yeah, no, trust me. Are you going to the game next Monday v the Leafs? If it's a home game, yes. Very much. I'm gonna take a look at my schedule. Alright. Next Monday. I'm off this Monday. I actually work next Monday, but I will be there anyways, so I can come after work. But trust me, if I can be there, I will be there. And just like other news, before I get into it tonight with you guys about the Islanders and about what I'm feeling about this week, going over each game, I know 6-game homestand, this is gonna be so much fun, but before I go into it with you guys about Islanders and what I'm feeling, I do feel I have to talk about what the Islanders posted today, because it was adorable. And I don't think they'll copyright strike me because they took it down anyway. But if you guys did not see it, the Islanders were asked what their favorite movie was, and Romanov answered. And Romanov is just too goddamn adorable. The jersey is fire. Thank you! Thank you so much for liking my new Knights jersey. It's for Isaiah George. Alright, but you have to hear with Romanov here because this is too adorable. Like, goddamn. Okay, let me play it for you guys because this. Hopefully, you guys can hear it.
That's a tough question. Soroki? Troy. Which one? Troy. Troy? No, he said it because Matt Martin looks like Brad Pitt, and that's our favorite movie. That's a tough question.
Hopefully, you guys were able to see and hear that well. But essentially, they asked Romano, what's the favorite movie? He goes, I don't know. And he goes, Soroki? Soroki? What do you say, Soroki? And they said Troy. Because Matt Martin looks like Brad Pitt. And oh my god, that's why, of course, Sorokin making Romanov laugh. Why did they remove it? I think because of Adam Pellick's answer. Adam Pellick said Inglourious Bastards, which is like a World War II movie, and people were making... I saw people making bad jokes about that, and so they took it down. People are very immature and horrible, and that's why they took it down. But, oh my gosh, I could not get over that clip. I'm so glad that I recorded that because it is too cute. People are idiots, tell me about it. But I could not get over that Romanov clip. Like, how adorable is that? Nice, Just Incredible says, nice jersey. Thank you! And I have a matching green hat. Like, it's literally the perfect green. Like, holy shit. I hate, the Packers. Are they winning? I think the last time I saw Green Bay was winning. Thoughts on Bo wearing 91 with the Blackhawks? I don't really give a shit. Let Bo be Bo. Like, I just want him to do well. That's all I want for Bo. For him to be happy and doing well. Like, I don't care what number he picks. Whatever he wants to pick. I think he wore 91, like, prior to the NHL, and, like, so it's been a number he likes. 21-12 Packers. Got it. I know you posted on X that Gauthier didn't get a start in the Florida game, but he was he was number one. They posted the stars on television and he wasn't a star. That's why I said that. They had Nelson, they had Palmieri, and they had someone else, but I didn't see Gauthier with number one star unless they changed it. But because they did 3 stars of the game when I was recording and I did not see Gauthier. But yeah, Gauthier deserved that. We're going to be talking about Gauthier today. We're going to go over New Jersey game. Was first this week. I was actually there with my mom. It was her first time at the Rock. Pain. Every single game this week. Every single game this week with the New York Islanders. We blew the lead in the third. Every single game. Except for the last one against Florida. Like, we almost blew the lead, I would say. We almost blew the lead this last game. But otherwise than that, we've blown the lead in every third fucking period. Do you have a story, or are you just into bears? The Snorlax and Panda are so cute. The Panda is for Robin Leonard. The Snorlax is because he's my spirit Pokemon. This is... Because I'm literally a Snorlax. You can't wake me up for shit. Unless it's for hockey news. But that's the reason for the two. My favorite Pokemon, Robin Leonard. But, the Islanders, man. Jersey, we literally had them. We had Jersey. We were... the fact that we lost that game in the last seconds... And I've seen it every single game, too. The same plays in the third. And this is what tells me it's coaching. This is what shows me it's coaching. And I was yelling about it last game in this last live stream that we just did. It's coaching. We outplayed the Florida Panthers for the first 2 periods. We outplayed them. We were the dominant team. We had the possession. We had the Ozo time. scored the goals. And in the third period, we were hemmed in our zone. We played defensive style only, if you want to call that defensive. And the way I know is because they did not even try to bring it back into the neutral zone on their stick. All they did they would just lob it, like as if they're on the penalty kill. It felt like we were on a 20-minute penalty kill. They just lob it and lob it and lob it, and that's not hockey. How are you satisfied with a 1-goal lead? And the only thing is that every single line's doing it. The fact that every single line's doing it, they were told to fucking do that. And who's the reason for doing that? Lane Lambert. Lane Lambert is what? Is he literally telling them, just dump it? It's icing, whatever. Just dump it. Get it out of the zone. That's all I care about. That's the only thing I can think he's telling him is just get it out of the zone. Just dump it. Just keep the lead. No. Keep playing. Score more. Do something with the puck. Because it's all about, you want to play defensively. Possession. Having possession keeps you defensive because they don't have the puck. They're going to get no scoring opportunities. You keep offensive pressure. You keep possession. There's no way they're going to score. That's playing defensively. Because if you have the offensive, you have the defensive. They don't have the puck. They have zero opportunity. If you just lob it and give it back to them play after play like you're on a penalty kill, you're fucked. And that's Lane Lambert being a moron. And like Prince Chicken Wings fucking said, if Lane Lambert gave a shit about how to be a defensive-minded team instead of how much fucking hair gel he has in his hair, we would be doing so much better. But this is what tells me it's coaching. And it's happening game after game after game. And it's bullshit the amount of games we've lost when we've had the lead in every fucking one of these games. Losing 2-goal leads, 3-goal leads, 1-goal leads are unacceptable. Every goddamn game. We were just lucky that Julian Gauthier put that fucking snipe away after that fucking back pass from Bo. Or we would have blown the lead and been in overtime with Florida. Because God forbid we hit an open net. Holy shit, if there's no goaltender, forget the Islanders trying to score. And it's game after game after game. It's coaching. It's 100% coaching. And it's appalling. Don't tell me the talent's not there. We're scoring. We're getting the goals in. But keeping them is another problem. And it's unacceptable that this is the way he's telling us to play our thirds. No. As I said before, whatever we have, it's not enough. Their objective, every game, should be keep scoring. Always look to score. Add to the total. Look at the teams like against San Jose where they won like 10-0. They could have stopped at 5. Sure. They could have stopped at 4. They could have stopped at 3 goals like the Islanders do. The Islanders have a 3-1 lead. Fuck it. We're fine. Dump the puck. No, did those teams fucking stop? No, they won 10-1 because no lead is fucking safe. And you play to dominate. You play because it doesn't, in the end, that's all that matters is winning. And nothing is safe. Keep scoring. Keep putting goals in the back of the net. No one gives a shit. Keep scoring. This isn't to be nice. This isn't to like, oh, well, let's give them a chance. No, there's none of that bullshit here. This is the National fucking Hockey League. You keep fucking scoring. No lead is safe. I'm not satisfied unless I see every player out there giving 100% towards that net. And Lane doesn't want that, apparently. He just says, dump it. Who cares about keeping in the neutral zone? Just play like we're on a penalty kill. Just play like you're on a penalty kill. It's fine. Whatever. Is he insane? Is he stupid? And this is where McLean is actually in head of power play, and the power play has been good. surprisingly, the power play has been pretty good. We've been scoring on power plays. It's actually like I get excited for power plays now because I think we're going to score like power plays now. I'm not afraid of anymore. And McLean is ahead of the power play, so I'm not pissed about that. But the PK, man, we're playing third plays like they're a PK. And then our PK's been shit. So guess what? Our third periods have been shit. And it needs to end. This reign of tyranny, like, needs to end. So bad. I can't with Lane anymore with this and his answers, his post-game answers. Oh my god. With Julian Gauthier, Stefan like did a great job. He's like, like, oh, you know, putting trust. He's like, yeah, I think Gauthier's like, he's got to earn his trust. Earn his fucking trust. He just won your fucking game. He saved your ass winning a game for you. And he's got to earn trust? I don't know what else Gauthier has to do to prove to this man that he is first-line material. But finally, I mean, sadly, it took Barzal being sick to give Gauthier a shot at the first line. But imagine when Barzal comes back, and then you have left-wing Barzy, center Horvat, and right-wing Gauthier. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. This is, how many times have I said on this podcast, guys, we need Gauthier or Fashing on the first line? How many times have I said it? How many times have I said it? We need Gauthier or we need Fashing on the first line. How many times have I said it? Too many. Too many to goddamn count. You all know I have been screaming about having one of them on the top line. And finally it comes through. That's a scary line. Facts. Make that happen. Second line is going to be Engvall, Nelson, Palmieri. Third line, you do Lee, Holmstrom, Wallstrom. And fourth line, I would say you do Martin, Fashing, Cizikas. Or if anything, put Fashing on the third line. Do Fashing, Pageau, Holmstrom, and Lee, Cizikas, Clutterbuck. That could be interesting. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Oh yeah, you said that last podcast. Yes, I fucking did. I said that last podcast. I think I've said that the podcast beforehand 1,000 times. I've said it. Yes. And look what happens. Julian Gauthier played amazing against Florida. Gauthier was amazing against Florida. He was a standout. That beautiful wrist shot by him right after the face-off is like what you want to see. And he has speed. He has speed that can keep up with Horvat and Barzal. And that's what we fucking need. What do you think of Lane reuniting Romanov with Dobson? I have no problems with that. I think that's nice. Romanov has been fucking amazing. Like, he's been absolutely on his game. Romanov has been, and he's good. He's responsible to help someone out like Dobson. So I like that. Is they are rolling 4D most, if not all games? No, Thomas. No. The reason they are blowing leads is because Lane Lambert doesn't know how to coach third periods. And he has them in this PK mentality. How are we dominating a team for 40 minutes to come out in the last 20 and look like we're on a penalty kill all period? It's because Lane has literally told them not just to dump it. He tells them just to dump it into the neutral zone. And I saw it again and again and again, every single line. And that tells me it's the coach who told them to do that. Because if every single line is doing the same exact fucking play, that's not the player's decision. That's the coach's decision. They were playing fine, Thomas. They were playing absolutely fine with the D that they had set up. And with Riley, with Bolduc, with everything. Do you want to tell me? Don't tell me it's the defense when they were playing fine for 40 minutes. In the last 20, what? The whole team forgot how to play? No. That is coaching gone wrong. And it's every single game. It's a trend. Because the coaching doesn't change. And I don't understand how he's okay with being on the edge of your seat, holding on by the skin of your teeth. Every single game, it's holding on by a thread. It's hoping that the sun rises in the morning. Every single game. And guess what? Sometimes, like on a great team like the Devils, we get fucked. This is not something that's sustainable. None of this is sustainable. To have I can tell you an Islanders game before it happens. We're gonna be tied at the end of the first, take the lead at the second, lose the lead in the third. I should not be able to tell you how every game is going to be. And here I am. We are going to implode. We had a 7-game fucking losing streak. 7 games because of the same bullshit. We're lucky we're winning. We're lucky we're winning. I don't want to say that, but we are. We are very lucky we're winning. Yeah, Dobson's doing well. You don't think Lane is a good coach? Whew, but coming up this week, San Jose is going to be this Tuesday at 7:30. We're on a home stretch right now. Thursday will be the Columbus Blue Jackets. And Saturday will be the LA Kings. All home. I will be going to each of these games. And that's the 3 that we're going to be talking about. We have 3 games this week. I would say Columbus and San Jose are must-wins. These are teams we can absolutely beat. These are bottom-of-the-league teams. Yes, San Jose has been making a surge. The Rangers just beat them 6-5 tonight, which was like, Jesus. What was going on? I did see that Quick was in net, but Jesus. Whew. They only had 28 shots. The San Jose only had 28 shots. Like, Quickie, what were you doing? Nelson is doing well too. Yeah, and luckily we almost lost Nelson because Florida had terrible fucking ice. For those of you who don't know, we almost lost Brock Nelson last game. He tweaked his knee because of Florida's bad ice. Florida had their players falling left and right. Their own players, which that gives you right away that it's their ice. And Nelson was skating and he went to push forward and his skate slipped and his knee bent in a weird angle and he kind of tweaked his knee. He went off for the second, did not come back until the third period. Luckily he did come back. But that was a scary situation for Brock Nelson. Huge scary situation. But I would say the Kings game on Saturday is going to be a little scary one. That Kings game can go either way. The Kings are, a really good team. The only ice in Florida should be in my drink. Devils goalies can't stop a beach ball. 6 goals. But 6 goals is 6 goals. I was talking about Rangers. They beat the Devils 6-3 on Friday. Oh, you're talking about Devils. Okay. That's what I'm saying. The Sharks have been coming up, so. Undefeated on the road? Damn. Who should replace Lane? Someone on the staff? That's the big question mark. Is if we were to fire Lane, who replaces him? Now, this could be a situation where you look for someone who's not affiliated with the team, which I would personally do, but I that's what I would personally do, or you upgrade your AHL coach. I would personally look for someone else around the league. Vancouver Canucks already traded Beauvillier, who won that trade now. They do still have Aatu Ratu. We also gave up Aatu Ratu, but yeah, it looks like the Islanders are on the better end of that deal. Hey Kim, why have Canadian hockey player... Why have Canadian hockey players so bad? They haven't won a Stanley Cup in 35. You mean the Montreal Canadiens? They just have still a lot of rebuilding to do. Would you like Gerard Gallant? Not really. I don't know about Gallant. Like, with the Rangers, I don't know. With Gallant. Isles robbery on that deal. We have to see how Atu Ratu pans out. But Big Islanders fan, thank you so much for that too. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I'm reading your comments. Pizza board, get the fuck out. Luckily he's on the Stars. He's not even a candidate. Didn't we give away a pick in the Bow trade? Yes, we gave away a protected first round pick. We gave away a protected first. We gave away a protected first, Beauvillier, and Atu Ratu. Canadian players are on every team, including the ones that win the cup every season. Najee, he's talking about the Montreal Canadiens, not actual Canadian players. There's a Canadian player everywhere. That's not what he means. Did you get Snapple? I did not get Snapple. Don't yell at me. I know. Don't yell at me. I know. I've been bad about it. Gotta put a reminder on my phone that says fucking get Snapple. 40 years since the Islanders won the cup. Don't remind me. Is Boychuk still in the new head coach? I know people have been like kind of saying that. Sorry guys, my back is killing me. I just did another podcast, so I've been like sitting up in this bed awkwardly for like over an hour and a half now. I need more Fireball. Get the hell out. But it's head coaching is a whole different ball game. I don't know if Boychuk would be Kowalski. Kowalski status report. Sorry, that's the only thing I can think of when I read that. Kowalski status report. Every time they run lines, that's all I would say. Oh my god, the memes. Knowing Lou, he will. How's your last podcast? If you want to go check it out, it's by off the top rope media. It was Ringside Chatter. You can find it on YouTube. I did put it in the Discord. All Canadian hockey teams have been awful for the. I mean, yeah, we're still waiting for a Canadian hockey team to take the cup. Montreal was close, but no cigar. You have a sore ass. My ass hurts when I think about Lane Lambert's still head coach. Pain in my ass. Rick says I'm not touching that one. Oh my god, but it's just the same old song and dance. You guys know my motto for this team. And my motto for this team is the definition of insanity is doing the same thing again and again and expecting a different result. But when Matt Barzal comes back from sickness, Gauthier better fucking be the first line. If he puts back Lee there, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I will lose my mind. You say that Canada has no superstars. You fucking have Connor McDavid. What you gotta say there? By the way, guys, I hope your days are going better than mine. At the start of my day today, I fell down a flight of stairs. Like, straight up. I didn't even have socks on or anything. My stairs are carpeted. And I slipped, and it was like a slip and slide. I literally just fell down my flight of stairs. And my mom goes, holy shit! Because she was going upstairs. I was going down. And I went, wee! So, and I like couldn't get off the floor because I was laughing so hard. My ankle like rolled underneath me. I'm shocked I'm not more hurt. I'm not hurt at all. Like, I'm okay. I'm shocked that I'm not hurt. Like, the reason I stayed on the ground was, like, I couldn't stop laughing. Because it was loud. My mom came downstairs. She's like, "Are you okay? Oh my god!" And I couldn't stop laughing at myself. But yeah, no, luckily I'm all good. But yeah, hopefully your day started better. So remember, if you think you're having a shitty day, I fell down a flight of stairs. I posted on Twitter, I was like, I guess my body's not used to waking up with an Islanders regulation win. No, my dad is not home. He's going to a conference. Those poor stairs. Wow, thanks. Thanks, bro. Yeah, so if you think you're having a shitty day, I fell down a flight of stairs today. So I think your day's going better than mine. Oy, that was tough. Connor Bedard, he's been doing very well, obviously. He's the star of Chicago. Wonder how him and Bo are getting along. You beat me with your cold? I do appreciate breathing. I haven't gotten sick in a long time, and I'm thankful for. I think the last time I was sick, I had COVID. And that was a year ago. Like, I've been like, my immune system's been like, hells yeah. Like, I haven't been sick in the longest time. My immune system is kicking ass, bro. Like, my immune system, my white blood cells are like, bitch. Poor, though, Barzell, though. Holmstrom, Clutter, and Barzell have all gotten whatever's going around the locker room with the Islanders. The Islanders have had a sickness problem. Barzell just got hit, Simon Holmstrom was hit, and Clutterbuck was hit. We lost Holmstrom and Clutterbuck for a game due to illness. So it's been very, we didn't lose them for the game, actually. They were only out for a practice, but... Prince Chicken Wings got you. How do you call Crosby overrated, bro? He is not fucking overrated at all. I even have him on fantasy. Like, I know he's doing well. And I'm winning, guys. I'm gonna win my Yo, I was losing going into today. And, bro, Saros and Fleury got me a combined, like, fucking 16 points. Like, 15 points. So, yeah, 16 points between them. I got 32 points today for the win, guys. Oh, let's go. I popped off today to win. Zuccarello got me 5 points. Fox got me 2. Yo, but my goaltenders, picking up Fleury today was like, yes. So much yes. Congrats. Yo, I'm going to be 7-1 on fantasy. Let's go, baby. 7-1. I am number 1 in my league right now. 7-1. That Fleury pickup was perfection. Nice. But Zuccarello coming through today too was fantastic for me. Oh my god, Addy. You guys are nuts. But yeah, having a good day fantasy-wise. So I'm happy to pull out the win. I was down like 10, 15 points today too, and I like came back and I was like, bitch. But yeah, no. So it's a good day for me there, but Islanders better fucking win this week. If anything, I say we go 2-1 again this week. I think the Islanders can go 2-1 again for this week. And Isaiah George! Yee! Yee! Go Isaiah! I love this jersey. Thank you, Addie. I love it so much. I love it, love it, love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. You were down 15 points, fell down some stairs, and turned it all around. Facts. Did I have a good breakfast? I had some leftovers for breakfast. Yeah, Crosby's top 5. I agree. I don't know how you say he's underrated. Hills to the no. Hills, no. But yeah, that's my Islanders takes for this week. I mean, I don't know what else there is for me to complain about except for Lane Lambert. I'm not angry with my team. I'm not. Pageau finally scored 2. He threw the monkey off the back against New Jersey. Finally scored. So good to see Pageau getting back into it. Putting him with Holmstrom, I think, is fantastic. I think that's doing well. And Holmstrom has like 2 goals in the last 2 games. That Carolina game, let me talk about that Carolina game a little bit. Oh my god. Guys, that Carolina game had me holding my stomach. I was laughing so fucking hard because we were getting outplayed to shit. The first period I listened to on the radio. The second period, my friend gave me her ESPN login, so I was able to watch the second and third periods. Plus overtime. I, could not breathe. We did not have we didn't have one shot in the second period against Carolina. We get a penalty. And our first shot of the game is a shorthanded goal. And the second, I just threw my head back laughing when Simon Holmstrom scored the shorthanded goal against Carolina. I, could not believe it. I was laughing so fucking hard. Could not breathe. And then when we scored again on, our, second shot of the period, bro, I fucking lost it. I should have been, cheering. I fucking was holding my stomach going, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way we're in the lead. I could not believe it. 2 goals on 3 shots in the second period. The last time I heard the Islanders do that was against the Rangers years ago, where our first shot against Henrik Lundqvist in, the third period was a goal. And we ended up winning that game, which I think is hilarious. That's the last time I remember us doing something like that. But obviously we blew the lead against Carolina, and that overtime winner by Barzal, that pick by Noah Dobson cannot be underrated. That pick by Noah Dobson to stop that 2-on-1 by Carolina in OT. Beautiful job. Outreach with the stick. Got it up the ice to Barzal. Barzal comes in, giving go play with Dobson, and they rehearse that in warm-ups. I've seen them do that play all the time. And Barzal rockets it into the back of the net. There was no chance any goaltender who was in that net. And it was so good to see Barzal smiling and happy. And finally, that was our first overtime win this season. Our first ever regular overtime win. And my God, was it a beauty. So that was fantastic. Dobson coming through there cannot be, understated enough. And then Barzal with the beautiful play to set, put it away. So that was fantastic. ESPN Plus was absolutely horrible. The commentators were horrible. It was Levy and Ray Ferraro. He could not pronounce Ryan Pulock's name right for the fucking life of him. I was screaming at the screen. He goes, Ryan Pulock. I'm like, oh my God. Every single time I was like, I said that my mom was watching with me. I was like, can he pronounce fucking Pulock's name right for once this fucking game? My mom was losing it laughing. Oh my God. He kept saying Pulock, Pulock, Pulock. I'm like, if he calls him Pulock one more time, I swear to God. And then the problem I have with the announcing, it was like a good old boys club. I felt like I was sitting on the couch. They were it really felt like they cracked open some beers, and I felt like I was interrupting their conversation. He wasn't announcing the game at all. Him and Ray Ferraro would just talk about shit no one cared about, and they wouldn't commentate the game. And it was frustrating the shit out of me. Play would be going on. They're like, do you remember back in 94? And I'm like, shut up and commentate. I'm like, that was the thing for me that made me nuts during that game. It's I felt like I was interrupting their conversation as I'm trying to watch the game. I don't know how you guys felt about that ESPN Plus commentary, because it was bad. I really missed MSG. It's gonna suck hearing, oh my God, they're doing for the Stadium Series. Good thing I'm gonna be there in person. I don't have to deal with that shit. It sounded like NHL 20 when they would have some random interview of Snoop Dogg mid-game for some reason. Yo, facts. It's just talk about the game, not about your boys club. I don't know. He was also saying quarter, not period. I missed that. He said quarter? This dude said quarter, not period? Oh my God. Do I have Hulu? I do not. I love Snoop. I think I liked his personal interview when he did some NHL games, but on the video game, it got a little annoying. That's a fireable offense for every single game. Oh my God. I've hated the ESPN commentary since they came back. Nijay, everyone has. Everyone complains about ESPN commentary because they don't know what the fuck they're commentating. Get people in who know what they're doing. There's so many people out there dying and vying for these positions, and they just like, I don't know. I feel like there's so many much better people out there. I will be at the Stadium Series live, yes. It was the same interview every single time. Leia Hextall, I have to turn the volume off or I'm going to have convulsions. Yeah, she's not good. She's not a good commentator. Listen, like, I'm not here writing home saying I'm a great commentator when I do it with you guys. I just do it for fun. You don't have to come and listen to me. But like, if you're gonna be professional and I don't know, you just, yeah. I miss NPC. Me too. I miss Doc Emmerich, as someone literally talks about Emmerich. I miss Doc. God do I miss him. You know how Hextall is bad when every woman hates her. Facts. She's not qualified at all. No, she's just she's daughter of a famous player. ESPN stopped caring about hockey the first time they left. Why they came back is a mystery. Saw my last comment about my sister. Literally, ESPN does nothing to forward the sport at all. Like, they like literally shit on hockey. They don't do anything to forward the sport or say how exciting it is or anything. I miss Madman Mike Milbury. Why? Why? Hell no. Emmerich and Jim Houston were the best. I miss them both. That's all his qualifications. That's all the qualifications you need. Houston is a Canadian icon. Yeah, no, like, those people who deserve the job, who know the sport, who had the greatest of voices, their energy for the goals. Like, this is why they were icons, because they made the sport so much fun to watch for both sides. Whether you were the home or away team, they made it exciting. And so it's so upsetting. It's so upsetting to see they're not here. All I know is the puck is black. Stephen A. Smith, someone on ESPN Hockey. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. Get people who are qualified and know the sport. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, man. And I feel like, some people are made to be commentators, like, and some people are made to be reactors. I think I'm made to be a reactor rather than a commentator, but I try my best. They actively have pundits who talk about how little they know, and have people talk about how they don't qualify it when they talk about a collective group or teams or a certain era. Oh, Christ. Miss Don Cherry, someone says. Pat McAfee does a segment called Hockey is Awesome. He generally likes the sport. I like that. That's nice. Brendan Burke is the best announcer in the sport right now. Facts. That's why he's getting scooped up by TNT and shit, because he knows the game. He grew up loving the game. He was actually helped into the game by Howie Rose. And you know how amazing Howie Rose is at his job. So when Brendan Burke came up, he had Howie's, go ahead. And that's why, we love Brendan Burke, because he's so good at what he does. He's the dude. Agreed. Pack 5-5. I used to always hate the computer chip inside the puck. I still do. I hate they had on ESPN, like, the puck tracking bullshit. Oh, I hate that. I hate it with a passion. The glowing puck. Ridiculous. Andrew, I would disagree. I think ESPN is always garbage. I think it's always garbage. But I think it's about the hour. You guys just throw your questions at me. Anything about Islanders especially. I am your girl to ask anything Islanders related. If you just want to throw some questions my way, please be my guest at this point. The Fox puck tractor? Oh, God. I think Butch is past his prime. How do you say that? Butch Goring is amazing. He's hilarious. He makes my day when it comes to commentating games. Like the last time where he's like, oh, when the player was complaining about getting his stick like thrown away, and he goes, I hate when players do that, and he goes, he's like, mocked him crying. Bro, Butch Goring has my whole heart. Who owns ESPN? I am unsure. The Islanders have always had good announcers. Facts. Only reason I wouldn't want Emmerich back is selfish. The fact that the last game holds a special place in my heart. Najee, shut the fuck up. When I'm in the States, they only had TNT and ESPN. Yes. We don't have Sportsnet. I'm still shocked Shannon Hogan recognized me. Thanks again, Kim. You're welcome. The Carolina Panthers. Oh, you're talking about football. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you mean the Hurricanes? And doesn't Disney own ESPN? I have no idea. Okay, apparently Disney does. Now I know why it sucks ass. Would you ever eat poutine again? I would try it again. Maybe the spot I went to wasn't the greatest, I've heard. So yeah, I would give it a shot again. Canadian sports media channels are ass. Really? Sportsnet's not good? I mean, I don't really know anything about it because, oh my god, I just kicked my laptop. Oopsie. If you guys just had whiplash, my bad. I literally just accidentally kicked my laptop. Sorry. Forgive me. Oh, Jesus, I'm dropping everything. Ah! Cut my life into pieces. I'm dropping all the stuff. Fail? Yeah, I'm failing right now. Failing at life. Okay. Kim fumbles. Try pickle poutine? I guess they add pickles in it. Do I drop it like it's hot? Dropped it like you dropped down the stairs? Listen! That was rough! What do you say? You were having a bad day and night? I'm having something. It's been interesting. Whew. It's been interesting, that's for damn sure. Alright. Keep throwing things at me, guys, or I'm just gonna end it a little early. Give me any questions. Let me hear you. I fell down the stairs once and it was granted, but I was like 5, but whatever. Yeah, I just literally did it this morning and it hurt. TSN is owned by Bell Media. Rank the Isles Demon best to worst. Ooh. I'll do current. I won't do hurt players right now, so that excludes Pelican Aho. I would say Dobson first, Romanov second, Pullock third. Oh, this is really hard. Those top 3 can interchange, but yeah. I would say Dobson, Romanov, Pullock. Then there's the last 3, which is Mayfield, Bolduc, and Riley. I would say Mayfield, Riley, Bolduc. That's what I would say. So I would say Dobson, Romanov, Pullock, Mayfield, Riley, Bolduc. Islanders fan, big Islanders fan with another 2 says, does Lou drop another number pick at the deadline? Like, would he try and do another trade? Like, trade a pick at the deadline? It's a possibility depending on where we are in standings. Did Tala just look at me? Tala wasn't near me because I fell down the downstairs, like, to my den. Wow, Romanov second. I hear so many complaints about him from Rick. I don't know where you're hearing complaints about him. Everyone's been complimenting him. Everyone's been saying how wonderful he's been, Rick. I don't know who the hell is complaining about Romanov. He's been wonderful. I don't know where you're hearing that from. Romanov has been absolutely fantastic. Everyone on Twitter is saying how, like, he's been underrated, honestly, because he's been doing so well. Who wore number 4 the best in the NHL? When I think number 4, I'm thinking of a certain player. I just want to make sure I'm right about this. Because I'm thinking of a player, but I want to make sure I'm correct about the number. Yeah, Bobby Orr. One of the best number 4s I always think of. I just was, like, double checking that my brain wasn't stupid. But yeah, I would always say Bobby Orr for the best number 4. Yeah, they really hate Romanov. Who? Facebook? if you want me to go off on my own franchise, I will. Facebook Islander groups are retarded. They are so stupid. The Facebook Islanders groups, some of them, like, man, they have the worst takes. Like, I honestly, like, it's bad. Like, I see some of this shit they post on the Islanders Facebook groups, and I'm like, do you watch hockey? Not Facebook. Never Say Die podcast? Well, there you go, too. Grumpy old man doesn't know shit. How many times do you see me getting into it with the grumpy old man? They don't know shit. Romanov has been absolutely fantastic. I don't know what the fuck Grumpy's on. But then again, I don't agree with him 90% of the time, so. I don't know why he's hated by them. He's fantastic. Oh, did that slip out? I'm sorry if that offended anybody. I didn't mean for that to slip out. That's my bad, guys. Hey, Grumpy is Grumpy. Yeah, but I don't agree with a lot of their takes. And this is why, you know, I don't mind going on. I feel like it's everyone's right to debate. It's everyone's right to debate and have their own opinions about things, but I just personally really think that's a crazed opinion to think Romanov is not doing fantastic. I think that's a crazed opinion. But, you know, I'm down to, you know, talk about it. Everyone has the right to be wrong. They say he's bad positionally. The amount of goals he has fucking saved. Okay. But, yeah, no. I think that's crazy. That's a crazy opinion. Brainer says, I'm Team Grumpy. Okay, be Team Grumpy. What are they looking at when they're watching? What? I think Wallstrom's time on the island is coming to a much needed end. Oof. I don't think so. I think Wallstrom can still be a piece. I know it has been tough for Wallstrom. But man, do we need him for shootouts. We need him for shootouts. Yes, we're getting the draft back for the All-Star game. I'm so excited. We're getting the draft back for the All-Star game. I'm so stoked for that. I loved the draft. So I'm very excited to hear that. I'm so glad they're bringing the draft back. I'm so glad they brought back the All-Star player draft. Yeah, exactly. I just said that, Addie. I just said it. The All-Star player draft is going to be so much fun to watch again. Like, that was top tier hockey. Like, just, yes. It's so fun. And whoever gets last gets a free car. Does Wallstrom have any trade value? Absolutely. I think he absolutely has 100% trade value. Only Leo Komarov was still here. Stone hands. Our little stone hands. Poor Ovi. I just want a car. I want to be last. I love when he had the sign that says, I need a car. How do you feel Riley's been playing? He had that one slip up against the Devils. I felt so bad. I really wanted him to score against Florida. But I've been liking Riley. I don't feel like I feel like Riley is in neutral. I feel like he hasn't done anything exceptional, but I also feel like he hasn't done anything that's been, like, horrific. I feel like Riley's been in neutral, and that's fine with me. I'm totally cool with that. As long as you're keeping pucks out of the net, you know what I mean? Like, I have no problem with you just doing your job, you know? You don't have to be the goal scorer or anything like that. I would like to see him step up, but I also like that he's been taking shots towards the net. I do really like that. He's been one of the guys who at the blue line is not afraid to rip it at the net, and I like that he steps up like that. So I have been liking that Riley has been doing that. I really can't say I'm pissed off or I'm super happy about him yet. You know, I'm kind of still assessing him. He's still an assessment. He's still getting the Kimberly assessment. Ugh. stretch in the back. Oh, you guys can't hear my spine cracking. Sorokin's stats aren't as great as they have been. You know, well, he took 47 fucking shots last night. He's getting destroyed at the net. Like, it's been tough for him and Varley. My God. Do you want Patty Kane as an Islander? Not really. No big desire. Like, he's gonna be a rental at the deadline. I feel like he is really gonna be a rental. I know he's already a wing, but I feel like if you're talking about possible, like, getting him for a rental, possibly a trade deadline, it is a possibility. He's a 1 year, $2 million. It could be a possibility for a trade deadline deal, but, I don't really care about Patty Kane. I'm just meh. I know he doesn't want to get traded at the trade deadline, I think, though. But yeah, that ship has sailed. But guys, thank you so much for joining me for this podcast tonight. It's been wonderful. I'm glad I got to do it with you guys tonight. Sorry I was a little late. I was doing the other podcast that you can check out. It's in the Discord, guys. Go check that out. Follow me on the Twitter. You know I will be there. Big Islanders fan, though, quickly with the 5, as we end things off, says, if coach was not a moron, agreed, Wallstrom is not being used correctly. I can agree with that, too. Ticks me off. The double standard. What do you think? Oh, no, I think Lane Lambert is an absolute moron with you. I can definitely agree with you there, Big Islanders fan. Thank you so much for that 5. I appreciate it. But, yeah, no, Lane, and that's another thing, too. He's not bringing players to their potential, which I think is another deficit about Lane, is that he's not bringing players to their potential like Barry Trotz could do. And that's a big, problem, especially when you have young players like Holmstrom and Wallstrom. Those are big issues. Oh my God, what a king. But yeah, but thank you guys so much again. My name's Kim, IslesGirl3. Thanks for joining me for another Kim and the Crease podcast. I appreciate you all. Mwah, mwah. It's hopefully not the same story going into next Sunday, but let's be honest, guys. It's always the same goddamn story with this team. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Love, peace. And as I end every podcast, put your favorite team in the chat. Put let's go Islanders, let's go Devils, let's go Nashville, let's go Minnesota, let's go Leafs. Whatever your team is, put it in the chat. Show who your fandom, because your teams would not be who they are without your love, devotion, and passion for the team. Bring it on, bring your love, shout what team is your favorite, because that is what's important in life. Be passionate, bring the love, and let your team give you happiness. I hope you all are happy, healthy, and having good life right now. I will see you guys next time. I won't be having any streams this week. We're all going to be at home, so I'll see you for the next podcast. Bye, guys!